আসসালামু আলাইকুম। আইসিটিআর গুরু অনলাইন ট্রেনিং ফোরামে আপনাকে স্বাগতম। আজকে আমাদের কি 18 ক্লাস হবে। ইনশাআল্লাহ আজকে আমরা অ্যাসাইনমেন্ট 1004 নিয়ে আলোচনা করব আর সেলেনিয়ামে ওয়েব ড্রাইভারে ইউজ করে কিভাবে আমরা অথবা ম্যানুয়ালি কিভাবে আমরা এক্সপার্ট নির্ণয় করব। Expert is an important task. Expert determination. So we will talk about how to understand and how to write expert and how to uh, trace web element using expert. Okay, so let us start. So, আগে হচ্ছে assignment 1004 তাই না? So web automation 1004 cd web automation 1004 dir Okay, Bahar bhai. Assignment 1004 নিয়ে আমরা আলোচনা করি। Assignment 1004. How many of you have started assignment 1004? Anyone started? Anyone has started assignment 1004? So Bahar bhai, yeah, please mute your microphone. Okay, on the ICTER GitHub account, so if you search for web automation 1004, then I think it's empty. Okay, it's empty. But maybe I have not pushed it, so but I have maybe put or it's still pulling up. Maybe I have some code written on my local machine for web.
Dr. Mukhtar,
Yes.
ওই 1004 হলো লিংকের, জিমেইল লিংকের আপনি একটা দেখাইছিলেন কিন্তু সবাইকে। আমি জানি না সবাই করছে কিনা বা আপনি করতে চান কিনা আরো। দ্যাটস ফাইন উইথ মি, কিন্তু একবার বোধহয় এটা।
Okay, so maybe I just started. So we have to do in assignment 1004. I want to make some update in our automation framework, as well as we want to talk about web element detection and web element click and then web element operation. Like especially tonight, I will discuss on expert. Okay, so my computer is slow today. Okay, so here I luckily got some program course open. Do you see my screen, brother Rafi?
Yes.
Okay, so we have some maybe some course over here written by expert or second element by ID. So as I talked to you earlier in an earlier session, so finding web elements by ID is the most easiest and convenient way, but there is a limitation that you may not find an ID. The ID may not be available. So if you find ID, then you're good to go to use ID. But what happens when an ID is not available? Then you have to go through expert, you have to go through link test, you have to go through class or CSS something. For here, like on this code, you see that we have ID. We have used ID here. ID is used easy. Just so by.id. So for instance, by.id, and within the parentheses of ID, this ID is a method. Okay. So within this method, just within parentheses, you will provide the ID name of the element you want to click. But what happens if this ID is not available? As I told you that for any web page, the ID is unique. So there will be no ID that of two elements that are same. Okay, so this is good. If we find an ID, then it will be fine, good. But what will happen if we do not find an ID? Then we can go to CSS locator, we can go to expert. So we will learn tonight how to, like for instance, on this line of code. Okay, so unless you understand this line, how to write this line of code, so it will be maybe difficult for you. But once you understand what is an expert or how to determine an expert, then it will be easy for you to understand these. And then, so let us try. Okay. So let me go to assignment 1004. Assignment 1004. I see there is an error. Okay. Page demo. Okay, I have an error here, but maybe I don't have an error on Google text link. That's fine. Okay. Okay. So let us start from here. So just for now, forget about the error on spice.java file. So let us talk about this. Everybody can hear me?
Yes.
Yes, please raise your voice. Otherwise, how can I know that you are listening me?
Yes.
Who else is listening me? Can you please tell your name?
Yes, I'm listening. Smile.
Okay, Ismail, and then who else?
Faisal.
Faisal, and then who else? Musharraf. Who else?
Kamal.
Kamal. How are you, Kamal? Okay, who else?
Nozrul.
Nozul, Boston. Who else?
Sahil.
Sorry. No one? Okay, I'm looking for Nozrul Bhai. Delwar Nozrul Bhai. He needs to be serious. Okay, no problem. So as I'm telling, let us go from the beginning. Okay. So for this assignment, okay, so you understand this line, right? From the beginning, this line, you understand this line? Everybody understand this line?
Yes.
Okay, so public class Google footer link, this is the class name, and for a class, for every class there must have one and only one public class, by which name the Java file is, like a .java file is created, and your class file will be selected. So someone has the microphone open. Please mute your microphone. Yes, thank you. So here, so in every Java program, there is a class file that is called public class file, and there must have only one public class in one file per file, and the file is saved as the name of the public class. Like for instance, here we have public class Google footer link. So this file will be saved as Google footer link.java. So it must be private. You cannot delete private. So if you want to delete private, then it will show you an error. Later it cannot go ahead. Quickly it will show you an error. So it is building workspace. So as soon as it rebuilds workspace, then it will show an error. So let us wait for a few seconds to see. I don't know why it is not showing an error, but later it will show an error. So you know that. So in a file, you may have multiple classes, a number of classes, but there must be one class that is public. And then the file will be saved by the name of the public class, ended with .java extension name. Okay. So this line, for instance, this line, we know that we have a scope. Okay, we can make this line better, right? Can anybody tell me how can we make this line better? By Mokta, M-O-K-T-E, then in the, like for instance, I have, let me show you. I have C:user. That means if I go to my computer and open C drive, this is my computer, and then if I open C drive, you see inside C drive there is another folder named utilities. So let us see if I have utilities. Okay, no, so see there is a Moxar users, C and users. In C there is a folder named users. I have users. So inside users I have MOKTE. So I have MOKTE. So inside MOKTE I have utilities, right? So let us see if I have utilities. I do have utilities. If I do have utilities, I have utilities, right? So inside utilities I have drivers. So let us see if I do have drivers. I have drivers. Okay. Then inside drivers I have Chrome driver.exe. So if you download this program code exactly as is on your computer, and if you try to run it, it will not run. Do you understand what is the reason why it will not run? Rakib bhai, can you please tell us why it may not run?
It's in the local computer.
Yes, because of this. Maybe your computer will have a different username than me. Maybe your computer may have same username like me, but it is very usual that your computer will have a different username, right? Maybe your computer may have a username like me. Okay.
But it should be different because every username is different here.
Yes. So we need to come up with a common way so that we can avoid this issue. So there is another way that we will put here just a single dot. Just a dot. Okay, this dot means the program, this program directory. Where is this program is? Like if I do right click over here on this on the left panel of my project Eclipse, and then if we click on the show in or Walter Shift W, then if we click on System Explorer, okay, so then I have found the location of where this project is located. Okay, this project is located on my user master workspace, and then inside this, if you double click over here, okay, and if I create a folder named drivers, okay, or if I just copy this folder drivers, go up and then copy these drivers, copy, and then if I paste over here, okay, now what will happen? This dot means the entire place. This dot will detect the entire place wherever you save your project, no matter in which computer or which directory. Okay, this dot will automatically detect the entire location of the project. Okay, so this is easier, right?
Right.
Okay, then inside dot you may put all of your drivers within this root directory, or you can create another folder, any name you can give. That I am giving name drivers, and you see I have multiple drivers over here. But for now we are using only Chrome driver. So if you don't like, you don't need to keep these drivers. Like it has Gecko drivers, it is ID driver server. So let us delete this. Actually, we do not need this. So we only need Chrome driver, but maybe we will need Gecko driver if we want to use Firefox. Okay, if we want to use Firefox, then we will talk about later. Okay, so then we need Chrome driver. So this is the location. This is the location of Chrome driver. You see, this is the location. I'm saving this as a Chrome driver. Okay. Chrome driver. So what I have here, this is the location of my driver, right? Okay, so then I can copy this entire thing, okay, and I can put like this way. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Remember, either you have to give double backslash or one forward slash. I can give this way. Okay, so this is the thing, like C colon, like whatever, how it is coming with double slash. So when I'm selecting this driver location from here, the entire thing, which you see, whenever it has only one backslash, right? It has only one backslash, but when I will copy this, just select and copy, and when I paste this, double backslash will come automatically. Actually, in Java, in order to use or print a single backslash, we have to give double backslash. It is stated in one of the chapters, maybe chapter 3 or chapter 4, maybe chapter 4. Okay, so then we will, this program will run. Or instead of giving double backslash, you can give one forward slash. That's one forward slash. So whatever is convenient for you, you can give. If you give backslash, then you have to give two backslashes. Okay. And if you want to give forward slash, that one forward slash is fine. So then this program is supposed to run. This is okay. Then it will detect my driver location. Okay. The driver location is here. Driver location is C. Then inside C I have users. Then I have master. Then I have workspace, I have workspace, then I have web project 1004, I have web project 1004, then I have drivers, then inside driver I have Chrome driver.exe. You must use exe. If you use a MacBook, then for Mac there is another driver. There will be another driver you have to install, download Mac driver, Chrome driver for Mac. Then you don't need to use exe. For Mac or iOS. So Mac computers run under iOS. Okay. So one thing remember that we frequently use. We will say Mac, we will say iOS, we will say Windows, and then we will say Dell, HP, something blah blah, Microsoft, right? So when we say Windows is an operating system. But similarly, iOS is an operating system, and Mac is a computer company name. Okay, like Dell is a company, hardware company. My IBM is a hardware company. Like HP is a hardware company. ACR is a hardware company. I can tell you that I have a Dell computer that runs on Windows environment or Windows operating system. Or I can tell you I have a MacBook, okay, that runs on iOS. That iOS is written like this: iOS. I is in lowercase, O is O and S are in uppercase. Okay, so then it is supposed to, if you use Mac, then in Mac on iOS environment, then I don't need to give .exe. So let us run this. So before I go in depth, let us run this program, right? We will run. How we will run? We have main here, right? So we have main here, so we will be able to run it. That is Java. I'm sorry, it's going too fast that I could not explain. So, but let me explain what is happening. So, on this line 15, so we have set up properties, system properties. Okay, so the WebDriver.Chrome.driver, then I have driver over here. So then it will create a WebDriver setup. That's will setup. Then on this line, WebDriver driver equal to new Chrome driver. So